Fulton County, Georgia prosecutors did not call District Attorney Fani Willis to the witness stand for additional questioning Friday. Willis forcefully defended herself Thursday and accused defense attorneys of lying as part of a bid to disqualify her and her office from prosecuting the Georgia election interference case against former President Trump. Nikole Killion joins me now from outside the courthouse in Atlanta. So, Nikole, what was behind the decision to not have Willis testify again, and what happened in the courtroom Friday?
Well, it really came down to the state saying that they didn't have any further questions for Fani Willis. Of course, on Thursday, she faced a lot of questions from the defense side, including many of the same lawyers who represent the co-defendants that she is currently prosecuting. So that's why at times that particular hearing got pretty contentious and combative as she basically had the tables turned on her in terms of having to respond to these attorneys that she has been pressing in respect to the racketeering case that she's pursuing against the former president and those 18 co-defendants. Instead, today, once the state rested, we did hear from another one of their witnesses, which was actually Fani Willis's father, who basically defended his daughter. He talked about some of the threats that she has faced in dealing with this 2020 election interference case, and he also kind of explained more of her perspective in terms of having cash on hand. Of course, the district attorney explained that in terms of some of these trips that she took with Special Prosecutor Nathan Wade, that she reimbursed him in cash. Her father kind of backing up that story. Take a listen to what he told the court.
Maybe, excuse me, and Your Honor, I'm not trying to be racist, okay? But it's a black thing, okay? You know, I was trained, and most black folks, they hide cash or they keep cash. And I trained, you always keep some cash.
And so that's basically what the district attorney also said in her testimony Thursday, that it was her dad who kind of taught her to always have some cash on hand in case of an emergency. And so just by nature, she had a lot of cash on her at times. And so that's how she was able to reimburse Wade for these trips that she said were not gifts in any way, that she paid her fair share in this relationship.
Nikole, do we have a sense, what are the chances of Willis and Wade being disqualified from the Trump case? And if that does happen, what would it mean for the trial's timeline?
Well, it's certainly a big if, and that is exactly why this hearing took place over the course of 2 days, to really listen to the evidence and try to tease out whether or not there was anything improper going on with respect to this relationship between Nathan Wade and Fani Willis. Obviously, you know, office romances aren't necessarily anything nefarious. They do happen. But when you're prosecuting one of the biggest cases in the country, it does matter. And that is why this complaint was brought initially by co-defendant Michael Roman, who claims that the district attorney may have personally benefited or financially benefited from this relationship that she had with Nathan Wade. So now that she has had a chance to say her piece, Nathan Wade has had a chance to explain himself. Now it really is up to this judge to decide whether or not they should stay on this case, whether they should be disqualified or dismissed, or whether the case needs to move to a completely different jurisdiction. And if the latter were to happen, obviously that could significantly delay the proceedings in the 2020 case.
All right, Nikole Killion for us. Nikole, thank you.
You bet.